32 Plaza.
We were set free from the studio. We're super excited to be out here for another fun Orange Friday.
And we got tons planned for you, including much more from the Jersey girls that you just heard from coming up over the next hour.
I changed things up.
Hey.
I've gone old school. Why? Because Bears-Packers is the oldest, longest-standing rivalry, and the Bears, it's time to get back at Green Bay.
That's right. It's been a while. What are the keys this weekend, man?
It's a 10-game losing streak right now. By the way, that ties the longest losing streak between the Bears and Packers in the history of the rivalry, so it's time to end.
It's time.
Yes.
Yeah, it's time. Okay, let's talk about the defense. This crossed my social media. The defense going to be without safety Jaquan Brisker going on IR. What kind of impact is that loss going to have?
Well, he hasn't played the last 5 games. So ever since the Carolina game when he got injured with his concussion,
nasty hit.
it was a nasty hit on their tight end. He has sat out. So they've been playing without him. Elijah Hicks has done a good job in place of Jaquan Brisker. One guy they can't afford to lose for this game is Montez Sweat. And Sweat's been limited this week. Been dealing with a shin injury that he suffered a few weeks ago. They need him on the football field. Why? Well, because they have a terrific run game. Green Bay does. Top 3 in the NFL. They're galloping for about $155 on the ground a game. Wow. And Brian can attest to this. Josh Jacobs, who you thought his career was kind of weaning off in Vegas with the Raiders, is back there. He is, number 8, and running strong. Over 700 yards on the ground so far this season.
I wish our offense could do that.
Yeah, exactly.
And speaking of our offense, we got some injuries on that side of the ball, too, especially along the offensive line. Who's even going to be out there?
Well, here's the good news. Braxton Jones and Darnell Wright, your 2 tackles, have practiced this week in a limited nature, but they have been out there. I believe they're going to play, which is huge.
Yes.
Ryan Bates should play. Tevin Jenkins, questionable right now. He usually starts games, doesn't finish them, but if you can get your 2 tackles back, I think that puts you in a good position.
Okay, they're also going to be playing under a new offensive coordinator after Shane Waldron was fired with this week. What can we expect with Thomas Brown now calling the plays?
Heavy dose of run game. You're going to expect an offensive coordinator who won't be on the sidelines. He's going to be in the booth, and he commands the room. I have sensed a sense of respect from the offensive players. You're talking about veterans, guys like Keenan Allen. If you lose Keenan Allen like Shane Waldron did, man, you're going to lose the entire locker room potentially because Allen's been around 12, 13 years, 6-time Pro Bowler. If you lose DJ Moore, your number 1 target from last year, boy, you've lost a big piece of your offense. If you don't use Cole Kmet, what are you doing out there? Exactly. And then what you did was you put your franchise quarterback in jeopardy out there by not calling a game that the players felt comfortable with, that felt it gave them the best chance to succeed.
Gotcha.
I say this all the time. Each player is a company in itself, all right? If you put each of those companies in jeopardy, they are going to fight back because this is their living as well. Let me just give you guys this one quick note.
Sure.
Because I saw this. The Fox folks are nice enough to put some numbers together for us. 43% of the Bears' plays over the last 3 games have gone for 0 or negative yards. Last week against New England, half of the plays went for 0 or negative yards. It has to change.
There is only one direction for this offense to go. We hope.
Hopefully it's
Lou,
north.
thank you, sir. We'll hope for good things on Sunday against the Packers.
Let's hope. I'll
Thank
see
you
you
for being
on Bears Game Day Live, 9:30 Sunday morning.
You know, the Chicago Bulls get a lot of credit for their 6 championships that they won in the 1990s. Well, this gentleman who's joining us on the plaza this morning is a 6-time world barbecue champ. He's joining our tailgate partner, Weber Grills. Mr. Tuffy Stone, the professor.
Yes, sir.
First of all, how'd you get that name?
You know, Anthony, I did a television show for 6 years called Barbecue Pitmasters, and the creator of that show was a guy named John Marcus, and he gave it to me. He said I could talk for hours on smoke and wood and fire.
Well, they're giving us 4 minutes.
4
today,
minutes.
so
We got to go fast.
We got a lot to get through. First of all right, so Tuffy, the professor, is showing us how to create the perfect turkey for Thanksgiving on the barbecue. So show us where we are in the process here.
Yes,
Tuffy.
sir. So, you know, a lot of times your oven space gets crowded and you don't have room for everything. So I like to take it outside. So we've done 2 preparations today. We've got what's called spatchcock, which is where we remove the backbone. We can lay it out flat.
Right.
It's going to cook faster. It's going to cook more evenly. And then I'm a big fan of anything rotisserie. So with this one, we just, we brined it, we rubbed it, we're spinning it. I spritz it occasionally with a little bit of pineapple juice, which just helps with the skin, makes for a nice flavor. Key thing, we do not want to overcook these turkeys for Thanksgiving. We're going to spend all this time babysitting them, so we want to cook it, generally speaking, about 20 minutes per pound, and it's going to temp about 165 degrees in the thigh.
Okay, so with the rotisserie method, you need more time than the spatchcock method,
No.
or about equal?
No, and actually the time I gave you would be if we were cooking at about 325 degrees Fahrenheit. No, the spinning one's going to take longer than the spatchcock because
Okay.
it's whole.
Okay, so, and the rule of thumb is 20 minutes per pound.
Approximately.
Okay, approximately. Okay, we saw you kind of like an alchemist mixing up some a dry rub. What goes into that, and what goes into the brine that you do?
Well, first of all, since we only have 4 minutes, you can get a lot of these recipes if you just go to Weber.com. But, you know, I'm a big fan of brining. If you've never brined before, it's a really great way to bring flavor into the turkey. Mine had water, salt, sugar, some vegetables, some fresh herbs. And then you're going to soak it, you know, overnight. Seasoning, if we're going to spend all this time working on this big meal, I want my seasoning to be fresh. Mine did salt, pepper, granulated garlic, things like that. So brine it, dry it, season it, grill it, spin it, smoke it.
And then eat it.
And eat it.
Okay, hey, Professor.
Yes, sir.
What do you see as the kind of number one or common mistake you see people making when it comes to turkey on the grill?
Well, you know, first of all, we don't want to overcook it.
Okay.
There's nothing worse than a dried out turkey. So cook it, get a good thermometer, cook it to the right temperature. I like to treat smoke like salt and pepper. I want that smoke to be a nice backdrop flavor to the turkey itself. I want the turkey to be the star. So with this searwood here, it's cherry pellets. You can see it's a very clean smoke, so we're going to get a wisp of smoke, but the smoke is going to be the standout flavor.
Professor,
Or
what
the
else
turkey.
what else do you like to serve along with your bird?
So a lot of these recipes are out of my cookbook. We got smoked mashed potatoes here. I've never met a mashed potato I didn't like. I've got a green bean salad with some spiced nuts and some sun-dried cranberries. We've got we did a nice touch or nice change on this stuffing with fennel and sausage and just very savory. And of course, you got to have cranberries and you got to have gravy. A lot of these things, I think, making it easier for Thanksgiving. Let's cook in advance. Let's get organized. You know, write your menu out, get your recipes ready. You know, delegate to some other people to bring some dishes.
I like this left-brained approach, and one of the main advantages of going on the grill is you clear up space in the oven for the rest of the stuff, right?
Exactly.
Professor, where can people find your recipes?
You just go to Weber.com and you're going to see plenty of recipes, or you can go to my website. But just make it fun, make it delicious.
Okay, thank you so much.
you,
It's been an
Ethan.
honor to meet you, Professor Tuffy Stone.
Hey there, King College Prep has a story to tell. So much excellence from this school. I've heard great things, and we've got to tell you, Janila Lee, you're an all-state in flag football. This school has a long history of really good football.
Something I like about football is the team. It really feels like home. It's like a second family to me. I love it.
That's right. She's only a junior, and she's all-state. We've also got Harmony Puckett. You're a champion wrestler. What's your secret?
I just pin people. I mean, put them on the backs.
They don't have a chance, do they?
So what?
They don't have a chance.
No.
Good for you. Congratulations to you. Deontay Lawson is a senior on the football team. I'm hearing great things about King College Prep. What do you like?
One thing I like is the atmosphere. When I come in, I feel the support from my teachers, my coaches, and my peers. So yeah, it's great here.
That is so excellent. We've got Nicholas Wilson. So many good things happening here. What do you like about King College Prep?
One thing I like about King College Prep is the coaching staff. The coaching staff pushes me to become a better student athlete in the classroom and on the field.
It shows. Tremarian Webb, you said that this is a loving environment.
Yeah, for sure. One reason it's real loving is because the staff. The staff always push every student to be the best that they could be. Especially Dr. Kelly, the principal. He's always believed in every student that has stepped foot in King College Prep.
That is wonderful. Also, the cheerleaders, city champs, 2 years in a row, they're going to show us how they do it. Dr. Brian Kelly, we've heard that you're a dad to everyone here. You must be responsible for the great environment that the kids have been talking about.
I don't think it's my responsibility. What I've been trying to do is shape a culture of belonging where everyone is excited about coming to school. I just remember being 14 years old and I kind of dragged through the motions, so I wanted a space where students can be themselves and that they can aspire to be the best that they can be. So it's exciting leading the school.
Also, I've heard that staff, kids who went to the school, return to teach or be administrators at King College Prep.
Yes, I do. I try to make sure that I invite everybody back home. I have several students that are going into education, and in 2 to 3 years, when they have opportunity and I got a space available for them, they'll be welcome back to Jaguar Country.
Well, the class of 2025 has something special to show you. I see they're lining up right now.
And so they've done a tremendous job over the last 4 years. They started out a class of 276. It was very big. Oh, they're giving me a Kelly jersey. Oh! So nice. Thank you.
Dr. Kelly, that's something special here at King College Prep.
Yes, thank you. I don't know. We're doing some great stuff. I don't know what's next, but I'm excited about the future.
College Prep, one of the best in the Chicago public.
We are heading into the holidays. Chicago's neighborhoods are getting festive.
Yeah, there are holiday events all over the city of Chicago. And joining us this morning with much more of them is Rob Foytik, the Vice President of the Neighborhood Strategy for Choose Chicago. Thanks for being here, Rob.
Thanks so much for having me.
But tell us a little bit about these holiday events and why Choose Chicago is supporting them.
Sure. So Choose Chicago and the city are sponsoring a series of holiday events across the city. And so we're working closely with neighborhood chambers of commerce and community development corporations in 10 different diverse neighborhoods on the south, north, and west sides. And this is really to get more folks out into these economic corridors. We want, as people are doing their holiday shopping, to remember all the small mom and pops across the city.
We're calling them holiday activations. There are so many. We just gave you a look at a few of them. Can you talk about some of your favorites, Rob?
For sure. And so tomorrow, kicking off in Hyde Park, is their Makers Market at the Promontory. If you don't get out there tomorrow to see the 20-plus local small business vendors, they're going to do it again on December 14th. At the end of this month, November 30th, in Humboldt Park, they're going to have the annual tree lighting as well as Puerto Rican steel flag lighting. This is a really great event, lots of amazing energy, cars decorated, flags waving. And then finally in December, in Austin on the 6th, there'll be their annual tree lighting and parade kicking off at Laramie and Madison and ending with entertainment, food, and I even hear Santa's going to stop by.
Oh. Always good when the Jolly Man makes his return. Right now, Chicago has so many iconic tourist spots, especially here in downtown. Why is it important for even Chicagoans to get out and explore some of our other wonderful neighborhoods?
Well, neighborhood visitation is an important part of how we do our work at the Tourism Bureau, but also in terms of our economy for the hospitality and tourism sector. And so we've got, of course, amazing stuff down here downtown, but we also know that there are cultural institutions, unique restaurants, all kinds of really authentic experiences to be had in the neighborhoods. And so whether you're coming from across Chicagoland or across the world, we want people to get out and visit our neighborhoods.
You hit the nail on the head. All right, thank you so much, Rob. And for more on Chicago holiday activations, you can go to ChooseChicago.com.
It's almost the holidays, and if you want some help hosting your friends and family, Portillo's Catering has you covered. Do you see these big pans? We got to talk about it. They have everything, whether you're hosting a big party or maybe feeding a more intimate group here. So we're joined by Bruce Lamasoria. Did I say that correct?
You did very well. Yeah, that was great. And you got the Bruce bit down really good as well. So nice job.
Bruce was the hardest.
Yeah.
So what options does Portillo's have for holiday catering?
You know, we have options for not just the holiday parties that are obviously up and coming, but you've got the office parties coming up, celebrations. So we get to cater from anywhere from 8 people to I think 5,000 is our record that we've done, 50,000, just something crazy down at in Indiana. So we got some wonderful options that we brought right here. Our wonderful meatballs, as you can see, obviously low calorie, right?
My grandmother used to say, "There's no party without meatballs."
I'm with you, 100%, 100%. We offer 2 or 3 pastas. This one is actually my favorites. Penne pasta with a wonderful vodka sauce. Nice, rich flavor, kind of buttery at the end, but still with that tomatoey space right there.
I think that's what I was smelling when I walked out the door.
Yeah. Really good stuff. And then we do what we call our fast packs over to your right here. This is one of them is a beef sandwich, a legendary beef sandwiches, right? So they're cut in half, sample size, 3-inch beef, warm, hot, beautiful, all the Portillo's flavors. And then we have, as an option, obviously, we've got the sweet peppers and the hot peppers that people can add if they like.
So a little savory over here, and of course something sweet.
Well, we're going to wait on that one. Let's get to the chopped salad right here, which I think is, that's the big finish, right?
Okay.
So I think this is just terrific, right? So it's a legendary salad from Portillo's. What I love about this, it can be customized. I'm not a stinky cheese guy, so gorgonzola, let's lose that, right? So that can go on the side, right? And people can add it if they like. And then to your point, the big reveal, a legendary chocolate cake right here. Legendary. How many times you had it?
Oh, just a few. Maybe the cake itself and then the shake, you know.
It's great in there. And you need to get that spoon to get that last bit out there.
You sure do. You sure do. Okay, you all have something very special coming up on November 20th.
We're really excited about this. I think people know us for our hot dogs. They know us for our beef sandwiches. And there's still people who don't know that we actually do this catering and have all these wonderful other items right here. So we're doing a Taste of the Holidays. It's on the 20th from 11 to 7 at all our Portillo's throughout the country, not just here in the Chicagoland. So we're inviting the world to come in and taste our great food.
All right, I know the world is on the way, and you all, I think you touched on something in terms of the things that people maybe don't know about Portillo's. What are some other things that would surprise us?
Oh, you know what? If you're doing a wedding and you've seen the chocolate fountains coming down, we do a cheese sauce fountain. What? I know. It's kind of fun. It looks beautiful, and you go dip your French fries in there and everything else, and that's just really a showstopper at some of these weddings. And then people go and they have the regular food at the weddings, and they're like, oh, they do the chicken and the beef.
Regular.
Yeah. And then at 10 o'clock, we bring in the Portillo's for when the real party starts,
That's the party.
right? Yeah, and then it begins. So we got all this wonderful food, whether it's, again, our fast packs on the hot dogs or the beef sandwiches, up to the full pasta dishes that we can do as well.
Bruce, it looks amazing, and I know we're talking about parties at night, but it sounds like breakfast to me today.
We could do that, yeah. There's nothing wrong with a little vodka first thing in the morning, I think, you know.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much for being here today. We appreciate it and letting us know about the things we can do from the holiday season and beyond.
But I'll tell you, there are a couple sure signs of the season out here. One is that I have broken out the hat and scarf. Yeah, pulled out the hat and scarf bin this morning. And the second sign is that ice skating is open at the Ice Ribbon at Maggie Daly Park. That's right. We've got a lot of adorable skaters this morning. A couple of ice skating schools from the area, Chicago Edge Skating Academy and Figure Skating Chicago, got first crack at the ice this morning, and these girls are having a great time. Now, joining me this morning, I have Gage Wolf, who is with the ice skating ribbon here, and he's going to tell us more about what's going on. Hey, good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm great, thanks. So first, tell me, I hope everybody doesn't have to be this good to get on the ribbon.
You do not need to be a pro to get on the ribbon, but I will say some of these kids we might have to hire for their day-to-day staffing here. They're just that good.
Absolutely. They're great. So remind us how this works for people who, you know, I was surprised to hear it's been 10 years already, but some people may not have tried it. Is it free?
If you bring your own skates Monday through Thursday, it is free. And rentals, you can go on MaggieDailyPark.com and book reservations online. It is $17 for Monday through Thursday for skate rental, and then $21 on the weekends.
Okay, so you got to make sure and reserve a spot too, though.
We do have walk-ups, but during the weekends and busy holiday season, I suggest going online for reservations. Tickets do sell out fast. We do have walk-ups, but again, I'd recommend online reservations.
Wow. And obviously, the kids having a good time. Do you have to be a certain age?
No, all ages required. We got a couple that's coming out. The first couple on the ice, they're 65 and 68, so there's no age limit on that end either.
Oh, that's good to hear. So let me ask, hey, Sienna, I was talking to some of the skaters earlier. Let me ask you a quick question. First of all, I love this ice skating look. You want to be a professional one day?
Yes, I want to be in the Olympics.
You want to be in the Olympics. Who's your superstar?
I don't really know. I like all of them.
Yeah. Well, hopefully Sienna will be the superstar one day, right? So what do you think of the ribbon?
I really like it. It's so much fun.
Yeah. How about you girls? Y'all like the ribbon this morning?
Yeah.
Okay, and some of you came up from what, Darien?
Yeah.
Well, we're so glad you got a chance to come and break in the ice for the rest of us. Have fun.
Okay.
And where can people go for more information, Gage?
Yes, megadailypark.com has all of our information, and we actually are nominated for one of the best skating rinks in the country. Voting information on the website as well on the homepage.
Oh, yeah, you got to vote for our hometown skating ribbon. Nothing like it anywhere else, really, and such a great backdrop. Gage, thank you so much, and I will toss it back to you guys on the plaza, and maybe, since you threw it out there, I'll put on some skates and embarrass myself next hour.
Thank goodness we avoided the rain this morning, right, Mike?
Absolutely, and nobody is happier about that than the Jersey Girls. We're so excited to have them back here for Orange Friday. I've known these gals for a number of years. Talented group. Let's start by talking about where you guys just got done performing. You were in Florida. Daniela, tell us about that trip.
Yes, we were. We were just in Fort Lauderdale performing for the Fort Lauderdale International Film Festival. We had two events. We had at the Friday night, the Hard Rock. That place is awesome.
Sure.
If you've never been there, it is epic. And then we had at the man who hired us and brought us there, he has like a huge party back at his house.
And who
it's all
happened to be there?
Ray Romano.
Ray Romano was there?
Ray Romano was there.
Was he the best? You love him.
He honestly, that was like my childhood coming to life. I was starstruck by Ray Romano.
Oh, that's great.
It was awesome.
I've seen the pictures. You love him. Lindsay, you guys are going to be appearing on a cruise.
Yes,
when is
that's
that? What
right.
cruise line are you going to be with?
Yeah, first time for us. We're going to be on the Chicago Music Cruise. It's the Oasis of the Seas, Royal Caribbean.
Okay.
So we'll be leaving out of Fort Lauderdale, and we'll be with a bunch of other bands, Seventh Heaven, Hillbilly Rockstars, Tony Ocean. So we're really excited.
This is in March?
In March 2025.
Can
March
folks still get
22nd.
tickets?
Yes, you can still get tickets. You have to go to chicagomusiccruise.com and be sure to mention Jersey Girls.
The Jersey Girls. All right, Deanna, you and I go way back here. You guys are appearing all over Chicagoland, and in the past month or so, you guys did a show where you dressed up as Kiss. This was a huge hit, wasn't it? I think we got some pictures of. Yeah, look at these girls.
Extra special. Yeah, we really embodied these characters. I think we want to do it again. That was actually a really fun venue in Burridge called Johnny Caps. We'll be back there on December 19th. We're doing Christmas music this time. So
great.
We may be elves, we may be Frosties. I don't know what we're going to show up as.
But you won't be
Mrs.
Paul
Claus?
Stanley, Peter Criss, the whole gang.
You
was
never know.
made for loving you. All right, what are you going to sing for us now?
We're going to sing some Whitney Houston.
I think that's good. Let's give it up for the Jersey Girls. Take it away, ladies.
Thank you.
I've got the stuff that you want. I've got the things that you need. I've got more than enough to make you drop to your knees. 'Cause I'm the queen of the night. Queen of the night. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I see no difference if I'm wrong or I'm right. I got a
back here for Fox 32 News at noon. The Jersey girls are going to take us home.